Sup everyone, I'm Female Taku, and I'm here to review episode 3 of Boku Dake ga Inai Machi. And since we're at episode 3, this is really the make or break episode for a lot of people. But it's Boku Dake ga Inai Machi. Did this really need a 3-episode test? Did it really? I don't think it did. But hey, if anyone's dropping it, let me know, alright? But I'm pretty sure those who are dropping it at this point is pretty low. But yeah, anyway, so with this episode, at the beginning, we had it to where Satoru was versing this guy, and they were, like, racing, like, speed skating, and the guy he was versing, I think his name was Hamada, he was training. He trains a lot at this sport, and Satoru was beating him. And then, so, he decided at the very last moment to purposely fall back, and the other kid noticed. So that's why he was all like, I hate punks like you. Okay, and Satoru thought he was doing the right thing. And then he realized, oh no, I made the same mistake in the past. Like, even though he is in the past, but you know, like, in the real time frame, when he was actually, like, in 5th grade, he made the exact same mistake. So, what does that tell you? Does this tell you guys that the same mistakes can still be repeated? This is obvious foreshadow. Like I said, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm not gonna spoil anything. But as you can see, some things do fall in the exact same place as it did in the original timeline. But fear not, because remember when Satoru went with Hinazuki over to the mountain and the foxes circled around them, and Satoru said that at first, like in the actual timeline, he was the one, just him, on the mountain with the foxes circling around them, but this time he had Hinazuki. So this is showing you that yes, some things can fall into the exact same place as it did before, but Satoru can still change the future. Okay? So, yeah, keep an eye out for those kinds of situations, okay? Let's talk about Hinazuki. The poor little girl. So she gets abused on Saturdays and is always late on Monday because the mom's trying to make sure she looks almost healed, okay? Presentable enough to go back over into school. Why does the mom abuse her? We don't know. We saw that there was a man in the house. That man, they didn't explain who he was, but that's not her father. That's a boyfriend, okay? That's not a big spoiler or anything, so don't worry, anime onlys. That was the boyfriend, okay? And he doesn't really do anything, okay? He's just there in the background. It's really the mom that does all this stuff, okay? And we saw Hinazuki in the shed, okay? And it's winter, okay? So it's freezing cold out there. She's in the shed with all these bruises all over her. And then the mom, she was trying to make the wounds heal faster by icing up her body and stuff, and just like planking her and everything. That was pretty heavy, I'm not gonna lie. But I have to give major props to the voice actress of Hinazuki, which I just found out thanks to Michi Tippy Anime, so thank you, Michi Tippy. The voice actress for Hinazuki is Aoi Yuuki, the same voice actress that I fell in love with last year in the summer, who voiced Clementine from Overlord. Yo, I love this girl so much. She has such an amazing talent. She has a gift for voice acting. Just, you felt it. I love that. I love it when the feeling reaches over to me. That's talent. Great job, Aoi Yuuki, okay? Just the fact when Hinazuki, she screamed back at Satoru not to look at her, and then she started crying. You didn't even see her crying, you just heard it. That was fantastic. Alright, give that woman a raise. I said the same thing last year with Clementine, and I'm gonna say it again right now. Give that woman a raise, okay? She deserves it. She really, really does. Let me talk about Yashido Sensei, the teacher of Satoru's class. Okay, so this guy, he seems to be pretty cool, okay? He already kind of figured out the situation that's been going on with Hinazuki. So him and Satoru are kind of partnering up and stuff. He's letting Satoru know that, yes, he has been contacting child services, but he's also been thinking about the entire situation. He's been thinking about how Hinazuki's classmates would react about her being abused by her mom, and she's already isolated, and she already gets a little bit bullied, especially from that one girl who placed the money in her desk and had everybody else turn against her. Like, he doesn't want those situations to pop up, only make it even worse for Hinazuki. So he's trying to think of the best time to try to get child services over to check everything out and try to keep everything on the down low. And Satoru appreciates that, but he really wants something to be done now, okay? Because she's going to die or disappear within the next week or so. What's going to happen next? We do not know. Well, I know, because I'm a manga reader, but anime onlys don't know. Speaking of which, now is the part of the video where I talk to the manga readers. So all of you anime onlys, just tell me your overall thoughts about the episode. How did you think about how it ended, okay? So, yeah, with that last scene with Kenya and Yashiro-sensei, what's up with that? Let me know, anime onlys, what you thought, and now I shall talk to the manga readers. Manga readers, did you like what I did there? Talking about Yashiro-sensei? Do you like what I did there? Come on, that was pretty smooth, right? Not to give any hints whatsoever. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that. I'm pretty good when it comes to stuff like that, alright? I like to lead people a little off track, okay? I don't want anyone to think that Yashiro-sensei is a bad guy just yet. Because to be honest, right now, I'm on chapter 29 of Boku Dake ga Inai Machi, and everyone's telling me, yo, it goes down in chapter 30, you're gonna be so surprised. And you guys have also let me know that chapter 36 recently came out. I think someone mentioned there's supposed to be 40 chapters in total, but yeah, so I'm on chapter 29. I'm loving this manga. I've been loving this manga, but still. I still think Yashiro-sensei is the one who has been, you know, the murderer, and he has lollipops in his car. He has a stack of lollipops in his car. What? Anyway, this isn't a manga review. So, how did you guys feel about this episode? I thought that the episode was handled very well. The pacing, once again, spot on. I really don't think we have to worry about pacing anymore. If something does have to get sped up, I don't think it'll be too big of a problem. I think episode 1 would be the only huge problem any manga reader will have with the anime, but only time will tell, really. Yeah, I'm very satisfied with this episode, and I think I'm gonna be satisfied for the rest, the future of Boku Dake ga Inai Machi. So yeah, I'm gonna get to catching up with the manga. About to read chapter 30. Oh boy, so excited. What's everyone been talking about with this chapter 30? I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. So let's do this. Okay, so catch you later as we review Assassination Classroom Season 2 and Girls Beyond the Wastelands. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.